Hello and welcome back to Man of the Antz Plays the Solus Project. Oh, hello wall. Very close. So, we vaguely remember where we are, don't we? If we recall, we go around here, go down there. How did we die last time? We didn't die last time, we slept. I wonder why I didn't save that. I did load the most recent one, didn't I? Let me just check that very quickly. That's the wrong menu. June the 15th. Yeah. Not sure what happened there. Obviously, it did not save me sleeping. We didn't really do too much, though, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oh, God. Ah, stupid. Stupid. No matter. So I'm recording this on one of the hottest days in the year. I did previously try to keep a little bit of a backlog of, yeah, here we go. It's the dead monster guy. A bit of a catalogue of recorded games, so I didn't have to worry too much if I could only do one or two in a day. Or if I had to skip a day, in fact. You know, it wasn't that big of a problem. In the last few days, and the weekend in particular, where I was going to get loads done, I done nothing but basically spend some time in the sun. Because there was sun for once, so why wouldn't you? Yeah, so that's the new map. Half of the Ice 4. Excellent. Go up there, put the sword in, get that going. And then I guess we'll go over to the left first and see what's over there. Well, it is very cold in here, so we might want to swap over to our orb. Yes, I'm recording this today on one of the hottest days of the year so far. If I had a choice in the matter, I probably would have tried to leave it until a more sensible time. Oh yes, it's going to tell us to come to us, something like that, isn't it? Come to us, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's a save point there. That would have been useful beforehand, wouldn't it? So yes, recording Oculus in the heat is not the most ideal thing, to be perfectly honest with you. It's a relatively sweaty kind of device when it's very hot. So I have left the window partially open, which I don't normally do. But seeing as it is rather warm, and it's also quite close to rush hour, so if it does pick up any traffic or train noise, I apologise. I'm hoping it will be okay, because usually the Oculus, if I go down there, is it going to be able to get back up? That's a question. Maybe I'll just walk up there and just make sure, rather than getting stuck. Yes, the Oculus mic is one of the better sort of headset microphones I've ever really come across. It's exceedingly clear, it doesn't pick up many noise, cuts out all background stuff. It's one of the things people said when the Oculus headset first came out. In comparison to the Vive, you can tell when you're playing a multiplayer game against cross-platform games, you can tell when you've got an Oculus user because they tend to be a little bit clearer. Whereas the Vive users obviously had a bit more freedom of movement, which is what gave them away. And also in the Star Trek game, Star Trek Bridge Crew, which I have a few videos on, if you haven't seen them already, do go and check it out. It's an amazing little game. But in that... Perfect. The difference between the Oculus and Steam users was rather apparent, which was Steam users, or Vive users I should say, not necessarily Steam, because I was actually running the game through Steam. So Vive users can swivel in their seats. When they rotate, their in-game avatar rotates on their seat. They have swivelly little seats, like an office chair. And I didn't have that, which I'm assuming, and they were talking about seeing it on themselves. I don't think it's just something that I couldn't see happening to me. So I'm assuming that's something to do with the Oculus, that they made a decision to not allow Oculus to swivel, which is a little bit odd. But then I guess Oculus have the moving fingers, so I was trying to look at my hand then, and it's just a massive glowing ball. So, you know, swings and roundabouts and all that. We are rapidly achieving a sort of a parity between the headsets, really, aren't we? Oculus now supports room scale by default. No mucking around required. Well, a little bit of mucking around required, I'll rephrase that. But it's no longer a beta feature. It is something that is officially supported by Oculus, which is lovely. That's a nice little step towards getting a fully fledged VR universe. What the hell is this? Ah, it's another peep thing. We just need a crystal for it. It's going to be very hot in here, isn't it? Because it's got those things. We'll be fine without the old... That's a health pack. I could do with a bit of health, actually. Let's just...
Operator health improved. Operator health.
Never actually used these, have I? So I might as well... chow down. What did I just try to combine that with? Oh, it's an empty one. I see. No, we don't want to do that. Oh, there is food over there. It's about to eat that food. And there's water as well. Lovely. I just put that away. I think it looks rather warm in here. Oh, it's not. It's freezing. Thought it would be warmer than that. So there's the 2 keys we need. Some candles. We shall light those. Ooh, vibration. Just as I was about to speak, there's a little bit of vibration. So this is obviously what it's suggesting as the campsite. We not long ago saved it, so I'm not too bothered as long as we're sure that we have full water and food. I think we're okay. So we've got the keys to open up over there. Forward vector is over there, though. Which is a little bit odd. I was going to, just before we run over there... Oops. I thought I was going to hurt myself for a second. Just going to pop over here and check out... There's like a crystal lighting up the area over here, wasn't there? So I just wanted to see if that was going to do anything. Whether that's actually the route we need to take, in which case we'll double back and go and open the door with the 2 keys we just picked up. Seem to be holding the sweat off a little bit at the moment, which is lovely. Oh, I do need my glowing ball though, really, ideally. There we go. Lovely and warm. Not getting particularly steamy in the headset or anything, which is nice. I was a little bit concerned about that. I had that yesterday when I had to do a couple of quick recordings after coming back from the beach. And got a little bit steamed up. No, there's nothing there at all, is there? Wasted trip. Wasted trip. We'll just take a little peek behind, make sure there's nothing hidden. There is not. Okay, well that's fine. Should we check up there? Might as well, while we're here. You never know where stuff might be hidden. Not up here. Not up here is the answer to that. Let's bring out the old heat ball. Right. Let's run back over that side, so we'll have to head towards the, what do I call that? Lift? I don't know. Something like that. Head back towards that to make our way over, and then we'll go in pretty much the opposite direction from the forward vector. Weirdly. Doesn't look like there's something up there, doesn't it? Oh, that looked like it went way too far, didn't it? How did that go so far? Holy crap. If you're moving... Oh my god, game changer. If you're moving, look how far it goes. Holy moly. Why did we never know that before? Well, now that we know that, let's pop up there. Jesus. We do need to go back there, but we have a heat crystal there. So we can make a second heat orb if we fancied, I guess. So that is just the way forward, isn't it? Lots of floating orbs. We don't want to do that yet. We want to go and figure out what was behind there. Because obviously that's what it's expecting you to do then. Well, not expecting, that's a strong word. That's the primary route, shall we say. I wanted to bring out that and just fling that bloody miles. And we'll just teleport over there. Because we can. Look how much time that saves. We'll just do the same here. Woo! Woo! Look at that. It's actually gone too far. Actually went too far. Amazing. How did we never figure that out before? Oh, do I need that? Oh, I do. Yes, I do. There are bars in the way. Fair enough. Okay, let's drop the old heat orb for the moment. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's a good sign, yeah? Is that one of the sky ones, then? Oh, sword. Lovely. Replace the one we used. Is that one of the sky ones, or is that one of those monsters that was... I think it's just one of those monsters, isn't it? But that's the guy with the green staff. So the guy with the green staff is another of those monsters, similar to the one that was hanging up in the mill, if you recall. So not much point to this room then. I suppose we have the sword there. But besides that, not a lot in here, is there? Nothing in there. Weird little hole down there that looks suspicious. And this doesn't want to move or anything. There's a brief... I suppose I'll read this first. One, I like the candles. What's this say? Hollow pilgrimage. I was walking ahead alone when I caught a glimpse of a strange chamber. Great bolts quickly locked me out, but beyond them, there is a great eye and moving pictures. Pictures of our people, of our homes. I saw a picture of our home before this world. That's interesting. Looking forward to seeing that. Not looking forward to seeing that, on the other hand. Okay then, so... not a great deal in there, but nonetheless. So let's pop over to this. Phew, I mean, Jesus Christ. So there's a very brief update to the ongoing Oculus issues I've been having. Oculus have essentially wiped their hands of the red flicker issue. I mean, they haven't actually said that. What they said was... reinstall Windows. Which is a bit of a cop-out, really, isn't it? And so I posted on the Oculus subreddit just to see if anyone else had had similar issues. And someone posted saying they had had similar issues. They'd noticed the same thing. And then I had a message from somebody claiming to be... no, I didn't even claim to be. Someone from who insinuated they were an Oculus developer who had worked on Oculus Mirror and pointed out there's meant to be a diagnostic tool. Holy moly. Pointed out it's a diagnostic tool. Yes, they all worship the floating eyes. Okay. More of them, excellent. Have the Sky Ones been watching us the entire time? Is that what lies beyond this gate? A record of our people? As if we were but lizards being watched by birds of prey? Why are we here? Yeah, okay. So that should be the game saved. Shortage of sleep. Bugger. Should have slept when we had to... ha! That's suitably creepy. Sod it. Just saved. I'm going to run out to him. Well, look at that. That is our first glimpse of an actual living... I can't get my bloody... an actual living creature. Like a walking, talking alien life. Obviously these are opening incredibly slowly, so he gets a chance to escape before we can do anything to him. I'm gonna go ahead and guess we can't. No. Wow. So that's actually huge news. Huge news. So yes, Oculus developer pointed out that the red flicker is pretty much as by design, and that he will try to get it fixed in a future release, and he's gone. So whether that was a real developer or not, I don't know. He asked me to keep his name out of it, so I don't know. Hopefully he is, and hopefully it is on their radar now to now fix. Obviously it is a relatively niche thing, so I'm not expecting too much, I guess, but it would be nice to have it fixed. The place of eyes, one of one. That which is... Start again. That which is without... Oh my lord. Lost the thing. Lost the top, didn't I? Oh, when? That which is without end cannot end. All that exists eventually folds into itself. At the end of the universe is the universe. At the end of you is you. At the end of them is them. What did that mean? What did that mean? It's gibberish. Is that... No, it's not me. What am I... Oh, that is me. That's a picture of me at a different time. Just showing that they've been watching me. Tracking my progress. So those are the different islands. Guess that's the mill. That's the tunnels underneath. Yeah, so this is them essentially just tracking where it is I've been. Which is wonderfully creepy, isn't it? And that's what I look like. I mean, that's not a huge surprise. I look like the dead mate I came across. That's early on, isn't it, by the look of it? Okay. Interesting. A few plaques I just noticed we can read. The Place of Eyes. People watching eyes. Cool. Anno 12727, third cycle. Inner chambers opened. One circulatory rhythm detected. Confirmed. Subject 1416. Action null. Anno is a very human term. Anno 12728, third cycle. Year since operation initialization, 72. Year since subjects introduced to planet, 27. Initial number of subjects, 1,570. Peak number of subjects, 1,890. Current number of living subjects, 0. That is a failed experiment, mate, right there. Is this the right direction? No, it's not. Okay. What's this? Anno 12851, ninth cycle. Complex object detected approaching atmosphere. Action, intercept. Orbital interception successful. Complex object impact 0.5 kilometers north-northwest of central shaft exit tunnel. One complex... Oh, what the hell was that at the bottom? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Why'd you move your pointer? One complex object detected. Oh, that's what it said. Oh, I'm sorry. So, there's an experiment, which obviously went horribly wrong. What was that? 128. 12851. When were all of the subjects dead? 12728. So 130 years passed between the end of the people on this planet, or the subjects I should say, and the arrival of us. Anno 12851, ninth cycle. Multiple simple objects landed on surface. One complex object discovered. Living entity. Divine entity. New subject 1891. Subject 1891 located and tracked. Subject 1891 presently in previous subject's abode. Action null. So this is us. So these aren't stone tablets then. They're some form of computer screen, which is why the text is green. Anno 12851, ninth cycle. Unprompted orbital intercept launch detected. Key used. Central shaft exit tunnel blade key. Central shaft exit tunnel blade key. Conjecture. Subject 1891 perpetrator of orbital intercept launch. Action null. That's when we pulled the thing and shot up into the sky, I reckon. Anno 12851, ninth cycle. Subject 1891 extended phenomenological receiver. What? Interstructure energy transmission successful. Beta and Omega conductors functioning at 100% efficiency. Average core shaft temperature increased by 50 degrees. Action null. They're trying to keep us alive. Is that what that meant? Anno 12851, ninth cycle. Subject 1891 activated mill pumps. That was very recent. Cavern clearance complete. T plus 2.43 meters, miles. Central shaft exit tunnel cleared of obstruction. Action null. Anno 12851, ninth cycle. Inner chambers opened. One circulatory rhythm detected. Confirmed. Subject 1891. Action null.
Tired. Sleep advised.
And that's the place of eyes, which is that's planets. That's planets and that's Earth. So that's them telling us they know where we came from. They know we are an Earthling. So have a quick little look in these side rooms. These creepy heads, essentially. That's that guy again, just watching us. Watching us, but apparently not too bothered about, you know, doing anything about us. Can't quite make out where that one is. I sort of vaguely recognise the area, but all the tunnels start to look the same after a while, don't they? It's us inside another tunnel. That looks like us coming out of the mill, doesn't it? So we'll have a quick look in this other one over here. Then I will have a sleep, and then I guess we will leave all this for next time, because it's been about 20 minutes now, hasn't it? Go on, pop up. Show me your little sexy face. Ah, there it is. There's your sexy little face.
Operator tired.
So that's just a map of where we've been again. So I think the pictures are kind of repeating themselves a little bit. Were there chests in the other room that I missed? There were. So I'm going to go ahead and assume there's absolutely sod all in them. Yep. I don't know why I'm thirsty either. I'm not thirsty. I don't know why my water has gone down a little bit, seeing as I drank so much not that long ago, really. Not that long ago at all. But I will make a nice little camp here, right in front of this giant screen. I should drop down my pillow and my mattress, and I should drop down my ball. So it's lovely and warm, and I shall have a little sleep. Probably a good 12 hours, I'd have thought. Oh, I can. 10 hours it is. Okay, and then I'm just going to make sure it's saved afterwards, and then we should call that there. This is getting super interesting now. So they brought over a load of test subjects 150 years ago. They started breeding and increasing their numbers slightly, and then they all died. What's that one, I wonder?
Sleep quality.
Is that where we are now? So that's the lightning island, where we activated the lightning thing. So that's not when we started. Then we made our way to this one, to Lightning Island, to the windmill, and then over here. I'm guessing this is the this one here. Okay, so let's have a quick check just to make sure it's... God, that was bright in my face. Make sure it's saved, 19th to 1843. That seems about right, yeah. Excellent. Alright then. Well, can't use a back button. Silly. Well, I hope you're enjoying the Solus Project. Things just got weird, really, didn't they? Let's go stand on this chair. Oh, I can't stand on the chair. That's a shame. Yeah, things just started getting super weird. So they're aware of us, they've been tracking us. I say they, it, him with the staff possibly. Aware of us, tracking us, maybe trying to keep us alive. They know what planet we're from. Unless, as we suspected originally, that's the planet the original test subjects came from. And as I say, the Anno Domini, AD, that was the way of saying after Christ. Like, you know, the year 2000 AD. I think they use something different now, don't they? Or do they use something different for before Christ? We don't say BC anymore, do we? Well, sure a lot of people do. But, BCE, that's what it is. It's BC, before Common Era and then after Common Era. I think that's what we use now. So, yeah, so Anno Domini was the old one. And if they're using it, either it's part of the translation program that allows me to read this in English anyway, or I guess there's time-traveling humans who have managed to bring humans from the past back to this planet to see. I don't know, God, that's getting confusing for me alone. Our water is absolutely plummeting, so we're going to have to work on that next time. Make sure we have got four water bottles on us, which should be enough, I suppose. Time we find another water source as well. If we had to use all 4 of those, we should be fine, I'd have thought. Right then. So I hope you're enjoying the Solus Project. Yeah, getting very interesting. If you did enjoy that, please do click the... No, blimey, should have had my torch out. Please do click the like button, it's very much appreciated. It truly, honestly is. Now, you've been dead for 130 years, mate. Oh yeah, loads of them, look at that. If you haven't subscribed, please do so already. It would be very, very much appreciated as well. And if you do subscribe, you can click the little bell button as well, which means you'll be notified of any upcoming series and releases. But you know, whatever floats your boat, it's up to you really. Any questions or comments, you can leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. I'm just going to wander back towards the eyes for some unknown reason. Otherwise, I shall see you next time in the Solus Project for more of this absolute mentalness. I think is the only way I can really describe it. I do like this skull here with the 2 eyes. That is so cool. That is so cool. Yes. So I'll see you next time. Oh, I'm going to give an extra save. Got there's one there. Whee! Definitely saved. I will see you next time in the Solus Project. Thank you very much for joining me.